In a country where millions survive on meager rations and the economy is largely cut off from the world, one man lives like a king from a forgotten era. He has private islands that rival Ibiza, a personal train that is essentially a rolling fortress, and a collection of palaces so vast that he can sleep in a different multi-million-dollar mansion every night for weeks. This is Kim Jong-un, the supreme leader of North Korea. While his nation is known for isolation and hardship, his personal life is defined by imported cognacs, Swiss watches, and billion-dollar compounds. You're watching Luxury Kings, where we explore the hidden world of extreme wealth and power. In this episode, we're going inside the Hermit Kingdom to uncover how a leader of a sanctioned nation builds a fortune estimated at $5 billion. The secret network of palaces, jets, and yachts that make up his private empire, and the disturbing contrast between his daily luxury and the reality of his people. This is not just a story about money. It's a story about how absolute power translates into absolute excess. Let's enter the secret world of Kim Jong-un. To understand Kim Jong-un's lifestyle, you first have to grasp the sheer scale of his real estate portfolio. While most dictators have a main palace and perhaps a summer retreat, Kim reportedly maintains at least 17 luxury compounds scattered across North Korea. His primary base in Pyongyang, often called the Ryongsan residence, is a fortress city. Satellite images and defector reports describe a complex that spans roughly 12 square kilometers. Inside, it's not just offices and bedrooms. It is a self-contained world designed for pleasure and protection. There is reportedly an Olympic-sized swimming pool with giant water slides, a running track, stables for horses, and even a shooting range. But perhaps the most telling feature is the reported 1,000-seat private cinema. Kim, like his father before him, is known to be obsessed with film. His library is said to hold over 20,000 DVDs, everything from Hollywood blockbusters to Japanese monster movies, entertainment that would be illegal for an ordinary citizen to own. But his properties extend far beyond the capital. One of the most famous is his coastal retreat in Wonsan. When former NBA star Dennis Rodman visited in 2013, he described it as a 7-star experience. It features private beaches, jet skis, and a lifestyle Rodman compared to a party island like Ibiza or Hawaii, except the only guests are Kim and his inner circle. Satellite imagery has also revealed docked luxury yachts at these compounds. One vessel, a Princess 95 MY, is estimated to be worth around $7 million. Alongside it, observers have spotted larger party boats, complete with swimming pools and water slides, floating in private bays, while the rest of the country's coastline remains heavily guarded and empty. Now let's talk about how he moves. Kim Jong-un doesn't just travel, he mobilizes. His most iconic mode of transport is his armored train. This green, bulletproof fortress on wheels has roughly 90 carriages. It is so heavy from the armor plating that it reportedly travels at a top speed of only 37 miles per hour. But inside, speed doesn't matter. Defectors and reports describe carriages with pink leather sofas, conference rooms, and kitchens serving fresh lobster, French wines, and Japanese cuisine. It's a moving palace that allows him to travel in total security, protected by a dedicated military force and sometimes accompanied by a separate train for bodyguards and supplies. When he chooses to fly, he uses a customized Ilyushin IL-62M jet, nicknamed Cheme-1. Its interiors are upgraded with plush seating, rosewood desks, and modern technology. To ensure he can land anywhere, he has reportedly ordered the construction of private airstrips directly next to his various palaces. This means he can fly from his office in Pyongyang to his beach resort in Wonsan without ever setting foot in a public airport. Then there is the car collection. Despite strict UN sanctions banning the export of luxury goods to North Korea, Kim is frequently seen in top-tier Western vehicles. His motorcade often features armored Mercedes-Maybach limousines, Rolls-Royces, and high-end SUVs. Investigations have traced how these cars are smuggled into the country through a complex web of shipping routes, moving from Europe to East Asia, transferring between ships on the open sea, and finally arriving in Pyongyang. It is a logistical operation purely designed to keep the supreme leader in the lap of luxury.
But the spending doesn't stop at big-ticket items. It's the daily consumption that is truly staggering. Intelligence reports and customs data suggest that the regime spends hundreds of millions of dollars annually on luxury imports.
Top-shelf alcohol is a major expense. Kim reportedly has a taste for Hennessy cognac, expensive whiskeys, and fine Bordeaux wines. Some reports claim his private cellar is stocked with thousands of bottles, imported secretly to bypass trade embargoes. His food is equally exclusive. While food insecurity is a chronic issue for the population, the leader's table is served with imported delicacies: Kobe beef from Japan, caviar from Iran, and high-quality Swiss cheese, a taste he reportedly acquired during his school days in Switzerland. Even his personal accessories scream wealth. He has been spotted wearing Swiss luxury watches worth tens of thousands of dollars, brands like Patek Philippe or Movado, while his wife, Ri Sol-ju, has appeared with designer handbags from brands like Christian Dior. The question that haunts this entire story is simple: where does the money come from? North Korea's economy is small, struggling, and cut off from the global banking system. Yet Kim Jong-un's personal vault, often referred to as Office 39, operates like a shadow bank. Office 39 is a secretive division of the Workers' Party tasked with generating hard currency for the leadership. Experts and defectors allege that it oversees a global network of illicit activities. Cybercrime. North Korean hackers are accused of stealing billions in cryptocurrency from exchanges and banks. Arms sales, selling weapons and ammunition to other sanctioned states or conflict zones. Smuggling, moving counterfeit goods, narcotics, and other contraband through diplomatic pouches and front companies. Labor export, sending tens of thousands of North Korean workers to construction sites and factories in Russia and China, where their wages are largely garnished by the state. This shadow economy generates an estimated slush fund of hundreds of millions, possibly billions of dollars every year. That money doesn't go into building schools or hospitals. It flows directly into the regime's private accounts, funding the nuclear program and the leader's lavish lifestyle. It is a system designed for one purpose: the survival and comfort of one family. The contrast is jarring. In Pyongyang, the elite live in modern apartments, visit water parks, and shop in department stores stocked with imported goods. This is the Pyongyang class, loyal officials rewarded with a taste of the good life. But venture outside the capital and the electricity fades. Infrastructure crumbles. Food is scarce. Kim Jong-un's life is not just about enjoying luxury. It is about using luxury as a tool of power. The watches, the cars, and the cognac are gifts he gives to generals and party officials to buy their loyalty. The palaces are symbols of his untouchable status, designed to show that the Kim dynasty operates on a different plane of existence from ordinary mortals. In the end, Kim Jong-un is perhaps the only true owner of an entire country. In his world, the national budget and his personal wallet are effectively the same thing. So, when we see him smiling on a white horse on a snowy mountain, or stepping out of a Maybach limousine, we aren't just seeing wealth. We are seeing the results of a system where the resources of 26 million people are channeled toward the desires of one man. What do you think? Is this lifestyle sustainable in the long run? Or does the extreme gap between the leader's luxury and the people's poverty create a cracking point? Share your thoughts in the comments below. If you found this deep dive into the secret world of the Hermit Kingdom fascinating, make sure to subscribe to Luxury Kings. We are dedicated to uncovering the hidden economics and lifestyles of the world's most powerful figures. Like this video, share it with someone who follows global politics, and click on the next video to continue exploring the unseen side of power. This narration is based on reports from intelligence agencies, defectors, and investigative journalists. Due to the secretive nature of North Korea, some details remain estimates and allegations. You've been watching Luxury Kings. Stay curious. We'll see you in the next episode.